Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica and I'm a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app. I resell clothing, shoes, and accessories. I also sell on Mercari, which I also sell clothes, shoes, and accessories over there as well, but my primary platform is Poshmark. And today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 tips for new Poshmark resellers on the Poshmark app. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. I have my book here that lists 5 different tips for new Poshers. And I'm going to start with the very first one, is to start with items in your own closet. This will help you find what style that you have. So for example, when I first started on the Poshmark app, I did not know that thrifting at the Goodwill and then reselling them on Poshmark was even a job or even a thing. But obviously it is a very popular thing and people are doing it as their full-time jobs for a living. But when I first started, I just was moving from an apartment to a house with my husband and really needed some extra space, wanted to get rid of clothing and shoes and accessories. So I found the Poshmark app and that's what I did. I sold tons of different brands. I sold Under Armour, Nike, newer brands like Anthropologie, Banana Republic, and through that process of taking just what was in my own closet, I saw what my customer was looking for my closet, particularly, or across the board on Poshmark. Like, what is the overall trending styles? And obviously that changes all the time, every day, every year, but I feel like that's a really great place to start for new Poshers. Don't spend your money on going and thrifting items that you think are going to sell really well when you have a whole bunch of clothes in your closet that you do not use. I highly recommend saving your money, selling your items that you already have in your closet, making that profit, and then later on reinvesting that into thrifting and finding those particular items that you may be interested in purchasing to resell on Poshmark. But I really think that the new Posher needs to get used to the app, even though it's a very user-friendly app. I just think before spending a bunch of money, just sell whatever's in your closet. And from there, you can see what your customer is. Maybe your customer really likes Victoria's Secret, or your consumer really likes athletic athleisure wear like Nike, Lululemon, Under Armour, and all those types of brands. So from just using your own items, you can make a profit and find out who your customer is. So I think that's really important as a #1 place to start as a new Posher on the Poshmark app. Okay, the second item I have about 5 tips for the new Poshers is sharing your items daily. Now, I have created a video that talks all about how to share your closet, and I think that from that video, it really helps some new Poshers from the feedback that I received. So if you are new to Poshmark and you don't really understand the concept of sharing your closet and how that can help you make sales, definitely when this video is over, go check out that other one on ways to share your closet and how that'll help you increase your sales. I recommend sharing as many times as possible, at least 3 times a day, but you really want to share more than 3 times. If you can do twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon, twice in the evening, that's awesome. And I talk all about why that's important, how it brings your listing all the way to the top when you share from your own closet versus other people sharing your items. It's extremely important every single day to share your items. So when you're new to Poshmark, a lot of Poshers, they'll just have their items sitting there for a week and wondering, why is this not selling? And that's what I did. I didn't understand the concept of sharing at all. I didn't realize you were even supposed to share. I didn't even know what that little triangle, square, or the arrow, square little symbol meant, and that's to share your closet. The more that you share your closet, those items will refresh to the top of the listing search. So for example, if you have a Lululemon pair of leggings and you just shared your closet, if someone is searching at that time for Lululemon leggings, they're going to see your listing first, which gives you a better chance of making that sale. So that's tip number 2, is to seriously share your closet every single day. Okay, so the next one is to give great customer service no matter what. Now, this might seem like a very basic tip, and most people understand, like, you really got to have great customer service no matter if you're a retail store or selling online. Always have great customer service. And the reason why I'm saying this is because obviously there's going to be a lot of customers that you're going to get frustrated with. For example, this happened to me. The buyer purchased a romper from me, and then within 20 minutes, actually, she countered the offer that I sent, and I accepted it. So she initiated the offer of wanting to purchase this romper that I have in my closet. And then I accepted it, and literally within 20, maybe even 15 minutes, asked me if she could cancel the transaction. She already knew that there was no brand on the item, and she said that her reasoning was because there was no brand. She didn't want to spend, I think it was like $20 for the item, even though she already knew before she purchased that it had no brand. It was like a boutique item. So that is very frustrating because, one, me as the seller, I just sold my item, which is what we all want as a seller. And then 2, I'm now having to cancel the transaction, and then I have to explain it to Poshmark as to why I'm canceling the transaction, because the buyer did not want to purchase it any longer. And technically, you're not allowed to do that at all. Like, I could technically still say, no, I'm sending you the item. You already purchased. That's not how it works. You're not allowed to do that. But as having good customer service, I maybe want her to come back in the future if she's going to go through the whole process of buying the item. But you never want to turn away a customer. So of course I said, yes, I will cancel the transaction. And that is exactly what I did. So I canceled the transaction. Then I had to relist that item. And no matter what, that item is still going to be, the one that says sold is still going to be listed in my Poshmark closet as stating sold. That is very frustrating in my opinion, because you spend a lot of time listing an item, and the fact that I countered just to make the buyer happy and sell that item to them at the price that they wanted, and then they still canceled. It could have gone one or two ways. Me having really great customer service and treating that customer as if I want them to come back and purchase from me in the future, and maybe even spend some more money. Versus me saying, no, I'm not going to sell it to you, or I'm not going to cancel the transaction. You already put the money through, blah, blah, blah. So all in all, I think it's really important in the comments section where every single person can see those comments. You cannot delete them. Poshmark doesn't delete them. They're out there. So I think it's really important that you always have great customer service. It will bring back more customers, and just to make them happy, and I think it'll really help your business in the long run. Yes, it's frustrating. Take a step back, cool off, relax, but I think in the long run, it'll really help you get a bigger profit margin and really increase the amount of traffic and loyal customers that come back to you over and over again because you had that great customer service, no matter how frustrating sometimes it can be. The 4th tip is about shipping. Couple things with shipping. You want to really ship promptly. That doesn't mean you have to go to the post office every single day, but I highly recommend going within 1 to 2 days. I would not wait 3 days to ship out an item. Yes, you do technically have that amount of time, but if you're able to make it to the post office and make that shipment go out quicker, people really do notice how, for example, if I bought something off Poshmark and it took 5-6 days to get here when really it could have been here in 2, that does make a difference when you want to purchase from that person in the future. So I do think to keep your shipping and the length of time that you ship out an item, to keep that in mind and try to do it as quickly as you possibly can. I cut out time in the morning to take it to the post office before I go to work, just so I can get that shipment out as fast as possible and have great customer service. The other thing with shipping that I really want to mention that I do is I put a thank you note. I think that thank you notes make a big difference. It does not cost a lot of money. I make mine and print it out off of a Word document. I don't buy any thank you cards. I make my own. I make them really cute, and it's literally a piece of paper, and I handwrite thank you notes. And like, of course, on Word, I make like a cute little decoration on the front and my Poshmark closet name, and then I print it out and just cut the thank you card, and then I write like, thank you for this purchase. I really appreciate you stopping by my closet. I hope you enjoy the whatever the item is, shirt, pants, dress, best wishes, Jessica. So I think that little touch of customer service of writing a thank you card is really important. I know some people go all out and put like just like extra gifts and beautiful tape and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of people do it, definitely, if you are interested in doing that. But for me, as a part-time seller, maybe if I was a full-time seller, I would, spend a little bit more money and make the quality maybe a little bit better. But overall, I know the customer on Poshmark wants the product to be in the condition that you listed it as, the description that you listed it as, and then a thank you note is always a nice, kind way. And I think writing that personal note brings that customer back, because I have seen love notes on Poshmark. That's when a buyer rates you on Poshmark, they can write a little love note and put 1 out of 5 stars once they receive the item. And I have had a few people say like, thank you for the lovely note, and then the prompt shipping, I received it in 1 to 2 days or whatever. I think it goes a long way in the long run, and you get those return customers. A fifth tip for new poshers is do not worry about the number of followers you have. I think this is a big mistake that new poshers get their minds into, because I personally have done this. So on social media, like your Instagram, your Facebook, or whatever you are, YouTube even, whatever platform you have, there's followers or subscribers or friends or anything like that, and we always want to try to get the number up. Like, it's almost like it's not a race, but like eventually you want more subscribers on YouTube, you want more friends on Facebook, you want more followers on Instagram or whatever you have, Snapchat. On Poshmark, it's very different. I suggest not consuming your time with following people or worrying about people following you, and be more concerned about sharing your closet and listing items. So the reason behind of why I don't think it's important for all these followers, yes, it's awesome because when you share your closet, all of these thousands of people see your item. Yes, that is awesome. But I believe the number one way that people shop on Poshmark is through the search. So for example, and I go over this a lot on my how to share video, so definitely check that out. But the number one thing that people are doing is going to the search. For example, if I want to purchase a Kate Spade handbag, I'm not going to be flipping through my newsfeed. I'm going to search Kate Spade handbag. So if you are concerned about the followers, that the followers cannot see any of that just by flipping through. No, they're going to be searching Kate Spade handbag, Lululemon pants, Tory Burch shoes. So to me, having a bunch of followers, really, that's not the way that people are shopping. It's through the search engine. They're typing in those keywords that make your item pop up. Hopefully, if you just shared it, it pops up to the top. So that's how your item will get viewed, probably more significantly and faster. But honestly, guys, yes, it's great to have followers, but it's not the most important thing on Poshmark. Sharing your closet is the most important thing on Poshmark. I literally can't stress that enough. but the followers, not that significant. When I first started Poshmark, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I did it. When I first started Poshmark, I literally was following so many people within the first like couple of months that I started Poshmark. I was following, and I was getting followers back, and I thought it was amazing. And it's cool. It's really cool to see like thousands of people following you on an app, but that does not result in sales. It does not result in sales. And I could say that a million times, but a lot of people still think it does. And in my opinion, it does not. The majority of people searching for items are not just flipping through a newsfeed. They are searching in the search engine with the keywords that will bring up your items. So that's my fifth tip, is just not to stress out about followers, which is I think it's awesome in my opinion. Like, you don't have to stress about getting people to follow your closet. That's so awesome, where like, you know, if you're famous on YouTube or Instagram, you're like, I need to get more subscribers. Like, how do I get more subscribers? That's not the case on Poshmark app. You do not need to stress about, and same with Mercari, you do not need to stress about followers, because that's not how people are going to buy your items, by following you. No, they're going to be searching for particular items. And once they buy from you, they might follow you, and then they'll keep coming back to see what items you keep posting. That's a loyal customer. But if it's a new customer, they might just, oh my gosh, she has a really cute pair of Lululemon leggings. Gonna buy from her. And then they'll follow you once they saw, oh my gosh, she had great customer service. She had a great price. She accepted my counter offer, the shipping was fast, and then they'll follow you because they want to buy from you again. That's where the following is great, because you're getting that loyal customer back, but not the trying to reach 200,000 followers or whatever. So those are my top 5. I'm going to go over that again. So start with your own items from your own closet to sell on Poshmark. Don't thrift them at first. Find out who your customer is. Number 2, share your items every single day, as many times a day, and check out my video about how to share your closet. The third one is to have great customer service no matter what, no matter how annoying some people can be, and you guys know that people can be really annoying. No matter what, have great customer service, bite your tongue if you have to, but always provide the best customer service that you possibly can. Number 4, ship promptly and add that really sweet thank you note that's going to make that customer come back and want to buy from you again because they had an amazing experience from you. And then the last one is, do not stress about how many followers you have on Poshmark. Don't stress about it. It's not that big of a deal. You will still make sales. That is my top 5 tips. If you are new to Poshmark and you're trying to figure out the app and trying to make sales, what to think about those things when you are starting out on Poshmark. And I do want to mention that I would love to do a Q&A video. I really, really want to do one of those. So guys, please take the time right now to go down to my comments section and type in any question that you have about Poshmark or Mercari and what you guys want me to talk about in my next video, because I want to make a Q&A video so badly and answer your guys' questions. I'll call out every single one of your Poshmark closets, and I will go and share some of your items too. But definitely comment below any questions that you have. If you're a beginner, just ask it. We've all been there. Don't feel ashamed. Just ask a question, or if, you know, whatever it is about Poshmark, how to take pictures, how to keep track of your inventory, what items should I be picking up, what items shouldn't I be picking up. I have videos on that too, so go check those out. But guys, just comment down below, because I really want to make a question and answer video in my next YouTube video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below. I do make 3 videos per week about Poshmark and how to increase your sales, and I believe they're very helpful for new Poshers or people that have been on the app for a little while. So hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video or if you learned something new. And thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.